guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to crochet these cute Halloween trick-or-treat pouches. One of them is a pumpkin and the other is a ghost. You can make them in less than 2 hours and anyone can make them. Beginners, experienced crocheters, and anyone that wants to crochet. Let's get into the video.
All you need is 3 colors of yarn, scissors, a hook, and yarn needles. I use these 2 sizes. The first thing you have to do is make a slip knot. Then take your hook and put it in that loop. Now you have to chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. In this project, we're going to work with double crochet. So in the 4th chain from the hook, you'll have to put a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4th stitch from the hook. Put a double crochet in that stitch. If you don't know how to double crochet, I have a video on that, and I'm going to put the link in the description below. You'll have to double crochet in all the remaining stitches. I'm double crocheting in the last stitches of my first row. This is how your row should look like. Chain 3 to begin your second row, turn your work, and start working. Double crochet in each stitch throughout the row. Now I'm double crocheting in the last stitches of my second row. This is how it looks like. Chain 3 to start your third row. Start double crocheting in each stitch. That's my first double crochet. This is the second. That's the third one. And so on. Continue working on your row. I'm in my last stitch. Chain 3, turn your work. This is how it looks like now. And start double crocheting in each row. No increases, no decreases, you just have to double crochet in each stitch once. I'm in my last stitches of this row. I'm double crocheting once in each stitch. And this is what it looks like now. Chain 3 and turn your work. Continue double crocheting. I'm showing you guys these clips because it's easier to see the project being done row after row rather than saying double crochet through the whole project and then seeing the result at the end. It might be confusing for beginners, that's why I'm filming these clips. I'm at the end of the row, double crocheting once in each stitch. Chain 3 and turn. You should make 22 rows in total. I'm at the end of my 22nd row now.
still double crocheting once in each stitch. Chain 1, and that's all the double crochets you have to make. To sew the project, you have to use single crochet. You have to single crochet in the side of your project, so to join the two sides together. Just single crochet twice in each row. It might be a little difficult, but you'll get used to it. I love using single crochet as a way to sew in because I don't like how it looks when you sew it with a needle. Continue single crocheting until here. I'm single crocheting in the last spaces right now. That's the last one. Now you have to chain 1 and start slip stitching through this part because you don't have anything to sew in it, so you just have to go through it. Find any stitch that you want, slip stitch. So grab the yarn, pull through both loops. Grab the yarn, pull through both loops, and so on. Now there's one side left. In this side, you'll have to single crochet again. Single crochet twice in each row. This is the last side that you'll have to work on. This is the last single crochet. This is how your pouch should look like now. It is inside out. Now chain 1 and cut the yarn. Now turn your project inside out. Now it's starting to look more like a pouch. The next thing you have to do is take your green yarn, in which we're going to make the top part. Take your yarn and insert it into any stitch. This is how I insert my yarn when I need to change colors. Now grab your hook, put it in that same stitch and chain 3. What you have to do now is make 2 more double crochets in that same exact stitch that you just chain 3 on. Then find your next stitch. In that stitch, make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Find your next stitch and make 3 double crochets in that stitch too. You'll have to continue with this pattern, so making 3 double crochets in each stitch, and that way you are crocheting ruffles. See how it's starting to look curly? That's how your ruffles should look. Continue the row the same way.
Now we're at the end of the row, and I'm just double crocheting 3 times in the last stitch and then slip stitching in the first chain 3 that we made. Chain 1, our pumpkin is starting to look like a pumpkin with the ruffles that we just made. Cut the yarn and tie it off. I'm using a small yarn needle to weave in the ends. Then I'm just trying to get all the ends to get inside of the pouch so that when I weave the ends they won't be visible. This is how my pouch looks like now, and grab some green yarn again. Now take the bigger yarn needle so that it's easier to work, because you can choose any yarn needle size you like. It's just that I feel way more comfortable with this one. Find the spaces between the orange row and the green row and put your needle through them like this. I'm at the end of my row. Just finishing it off. Now when you pull that, it starts to look more like a pouch and more like a pumpkin. To make the eyes and the mouth, we're going to have to use black yarn or just any dark color yarn. And I'm going to make the eyes in the shape of a triangle. So make a slip knot and chain 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just checking if I'm right with counting. Yes, that's 6 and 7. Now in the second chain from the hook, make a single crochet. Continue single crocheting in this row. If you want to know how to single crochet, I have a video on that too. You should have 6 single crochets in total for this row. Chain 1, turn your work, and start single crocheting again, but this time we're going to decrease. So I'm doing the invisible decrease. I'm not sure how to explain this one, so make sure you watch a video on that if you haven't already, because it's really helpful. Now make a single crochet, make another single crochet, and now we're back with a decrease, the invisible single crochet decrease. Chain 1 and turn. So basically what we're doing right now is decreasing once in the beginning of the row and once in the end of it, because we want the shape to look more like a triangle. Now since we have only 2 stitches left, we're going to decrease again. Chain 1 and turn. Now we only have 2 stitches, so we're going to make a decrease. So we're left with only 1 stitch. And then chain 1 and cut the yarn. This is how my triangle looks like. I made 2 of these triangles for the eyes, and now I'm going to sew them in. I'm just taking the tail, inserting the other tail, which is longer, in the needle, and then I'm going to sew it in all the way around. Make sure that your thread is not really visible so that you can hide it in the inside. I'm just tying it 3 times so it's more secure, and then I'm weaving in the ends. Then I added the other eye, and this is what my pumpkin looks like. Now you have to use only a needle and thread to make the mouth. Insert your needle just anywhere and start making the mouth in the shape that you want. I chose one that looks kind of creepier to me, so if you want, make the same shape. But if you don't, you could also make the mouth in the form of a triangle, or I don't know, you can crochet it and then add it just like we did with the eyes. It's up to you. After making the mouth and weaving in the ends, you have to turn your project inside out again. Pull the thread and see what it looks like now. It looks just like a pumpkin. One more thing we're gonna do is that we're going to make it more practical by finding your thread in the other side and like pull it so you have a loop in the other side too. I do this because it's easier to hold when you have it in both sides, and it can't open when you hold it like that because it's like a bag. Tie it twice. I'm tying it one more time just in case, and cut the yarn, secure it, and then pull again. And now your trick-or-treat pumpkin pouch is ready. I made another pouch that looks like a ghost, but it has round eyes and round mouth. The eyes are made of 1 round, and the mouth is made of 3 rounds of single crochet. This is what our creepy, cute pouches look like.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and follow my Instagram page. And also, if you have any thoughts or questions regarding this tutorial, please make sure to leave a comment down below. Bye!